Yo, what is going on, guys? R.I.Pierre here using that max power return on YouTube, and today we have ourselves a replay against a friend of mine on Showdown named Namda, or well, changes his name like every 3 days, so I really don't know. It's like Maestro Nam or some shit like that now. But it was a UU battle using the Mega, oh well, not even Mega, using my Sheer Force Life Orb Mawile team that I used in a live session a while back. It's not a great team, but I don't know, I underestimated it definitely in that live session, but he is bringing a pretty, besides Trevin, it's a pretty standard UU team, pretty standard UU offense. And on my team, I do, if you don't remember the team, I think that this is a Scarf, me and Shao, Mega Pidgeot, Zygarde back when it was in UU. I mean, it's crazy, it's in BL again, and somehow Mega Medicham is UU, but that's not what we're discussing today. And of course, Mawile with the Sheer Force and Life Orb, with a DD Zygarde, I believe, and a Stealth Rock, a Zelf. So I do have a defog on this Pidgeot as well. So let's go straight into the battle. I don't remember a ton of it, so if I do make a mistake, I apologize. So I'm going to lead off with my Azelf, and I really don't want to be taking too much damage just now. So I'm going to go into my Florges for Thunderbolt. I don't want him, because his Starmie is out, I don't really want him spinning it away, as he's gonna go straight for the Psy Shock and gets the crit. So you see that I am already having a fantastic beginning to this battle already. So he's gonna go ahead and switch out into his Jirachi because there's absolutely nothing I can do to it, but that is also going to allow me to get a wish into my Florges. I mean, even if he stayed in, there's nothing he would have gotten. So I'm gonna go out into my Zygarde now as he goes for a Stealth Rock. I wanted to know if he was Scarfed or not, as he ends up not being Scarf, so that's cool. Considering it's his birthday event, I would assume that's the Moonblast variant. I think it ended up being that. So he's gonna go into his what do you call it? In his Trevenant, and he wisps my Mawile, so it's basically useless. But I still did 35% with Sheer Force Life Orb Player Up. That's power right there. So we're gonna go into my Florges here, as I do think that he's not really gonna do anything to my Mawile, at least not to attack that turn, as he actually ends up setting up a sub. So I'm going for the Aromatherapy. I want my Mawile to be nice for a little bit, nice and healthy at least, so I'm not doing half the damage that I should be, especially on a Pokemon that's already that weak. So he's gonna go for the Horn Leech on my Florges, as the curse is going to take me out now. So that does put me at a pretty bad disadvantage, considering that he does have two very nice special attacking mons on his team in Raikou and in Raikou and Starmie. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch out into Sky Goddess, my Pidgeot, because this is like the best opportunity for me, as he does go for the Will-O-Wisp. Does not affect me as much as it would have if this had been something physical. So I'm gonna go ahead and Mega Evolve straight away. He's probably gonna switch into his Jirachi, but I mispredicted, and he does go into his he goes into his Raikou. I mean, it's not really misprediction, considering I would have had to go for Heat Wave anyway. But I do figure that I thought that he would be not what you would call it. I thought he was going to be a choiced mon, but he ends up being Assault Vest. I really should have seen this coming because of how much damage that did. As he goes for the Volt Switch on my me and Shao, I was dumbfounded. So he's going to switch into his his Murkrow here, as I'm gonna go straight up for the Stone Edge. Instead of going for Sucker Punch, he opts to go for Brave Bird, and it does cost him his Honchkrow. So I'm doing okay now. So I'm gonna go ahead and make the play and go into my Mawile, as he's probably just gonna take it out, but he does go for the extra Sensory instead of going for a Volt Switch or Thunderbolt. I'm going for the Sucker Punch. There really is nothing else that Mawile does. Does about 35% to Raikou, so not bad. I got everything I needed out of Mawile, so I can just let it rest in peace. So he's going to go into a Starmie. I'm going to go ahead and pull the switch, well, not switch. I'm going to go ahead and go into my me and Shao here and go for the U-turn on his Starmie, and it does not KO, but I am going to go into my Azelf here. It's going to give me a nice, a little bit of a free turn, I guess, as it does outspeed, but he also has only 5% left. So instead of going for my Stealth Rock there, I just decided to take out the Starmie. I outspeed, excuse me, when I said that earlier. He actually messed up his EVs, so his Starmie was not faster than my Azelf. And I'm going to get a nice burn on his Jirachi, which is great. It helps me out quite a bit with that Fire Blast burn. So that's fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and get my Stealth Rock up here. I do not need Jirachi to go down just yet. So now that he is burned, it's just really it's all to chance now. So he goes for Iron Head on my Azelf, and I am going to go down here. So what I wanted to do was to get my Zygarde in for free and basically sweep the rest of his team with a combination of Earthquake and Outrage. So I'm going to go ahead and U-turn out with me and Shao and go into my Pidgeot, I believe. Yes, I do. And I really just wanted it to be sacked, as it goes for the T-Wave instead. So that's actually, I'm in a pretty good position here now. I really was not earlier, but I guess I got better. So I'm going to take out this Jirachi with a Heat Wave, nice and clean. So he's going to go into his Raikou here. And I'm going to go ahead and Roost. I do not think he was expecting me to Roost. I thought he wanted, I think he was expecting me to sacrifice it. And because of that, Volt Switch is not going to be doing nearly enough damage because this is not Life Orb or Choice Specs. So there I am, just getting hurt by the burn. And I'm going to Hurricane this Infernape, and really Sky Goddess is going to take the game back, basically, as I am going to be able to one-hit KO this Raikou with a Hurricane or a Heat Wave, and his Trevenant will not be able to survive a Hurricane or Heat Wave from my Pidgeot. Well, Hurricane in this case, because might as well, right? So that's going to be a good game. Mega Pidgeot is a really good mon. I really did not expect much of it before the game, before Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire came out, but it is actually a very good Pokemon. And this team is not good. I'm just going to tell you that right now. I had to play really hard. It was only 27 turns, but I had to play pretty hard to beat Nam. He's a very good OU player, and he's not a great UU player, but he's not a pushover either. So I really had to make some good plays to pull this off. So I do hope you guys enjoy. Sorry if there was a little bit of lag within the video, but I do hope that did not take any of the enjoyment factor away from you, and I hope you learned something, I guess. I mean, I didn't, but you know, I hope you did. So that's gonna be it for me today, guys. Wow, I said this again. Okay. Anyways, don't forget that like button, share with all your friends, sub if you haven't, leave a comment, tell me what you want and what I'm doing correctly or wrong or whatever, or complain, or yeah, file a complaint in the comment section below. And yeah, so that's it for me. Later.